Welcome to lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the first week of October 2019. And we are using the Psychic Tarot for this reading, for the main message. And we use the After Tarot for clarifications if needed. And let's see what message Spirit have for you, Aquarius. Message guidance for Aquarius, Spirit. And folks, remember, these are general readings. It may not resonate, and if it doesn't, ooh, 4 cards came out for you in this 3-card reading. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yes, if it does not resonate and you like a personal reading to get more clarity on your own personal situation, please contact me. There's information in the description box down below, okay? And let's see here. We have Hope. Number 17, that's the Stars card, okay? In the traditional tarot, we have number 7, Stand Your Ground. They came so fast, I'm just gonna pull them up and show it for you guys. This is 7 of Wands, and we have Spiritual Strength with the 9 of Wands, okay? And we have here the Trapped in Fear, 8 of Swords energy, and at the bottom of the deck, wow, we have number 21, the Universe, the World card, okay, Major Arcana and the Universe. So you have the Stars cards and the World card as Major Arcana, and you have a progression of a progression here. We have the 17, which draws down to an 8, and we have an 8 in between. So we have 2 8s on each corner, and we have number 7 and number 9. You have 7, 8, 9, okay? And 9 is spiritual strength. So whatever you've been going through, Aquarius, just know this was all to bring you to a greater spiritual strength, to bring you to that higher, to your higher self, to a higher vibration, to higher level of consciousness, okay? Because that's what we get to here. And what's facing your reading is karma. It's a karmic cycle that's completing. Okay, it's your life. You incarnated into this universe. The lessons you're supposed to learn during this incarnation. Okay, the lesson you're supposed to learn, the growth that's supposed to happen during this life cycle, what you set out to do. Okay, this is you here closing a karmic cycle successfully at that, because there's a real transformation that has happened here. Real transformation that has happened. Trapped in Fear and Hope, both are 8. 8 is a number of transformation. 8, the 8th house ruled by Scorpio energy, okay? And I've been getting that a lot. We've been getting a lot of 8 in different ways during this set of readings. There's transformation happening in our lives, and for you, Aquarius, I feel like it's more in the spiritual, in your spiritual life that transformation is happening, because like it's almost like you're being strengthened spiritually. Spirit is pulling you up here. It's trying to get you to get to almost like master level, you know, ascended master level here, Buddha level, Jesus level, angelic level, because that's part of your calling, Aquarius, whether you know it or not. Stand your ground. 7 of Wands here is a card of courage, knowing your own truth and be willing to fight for it, to stand up for it, okay, to speak up for it, to show up for it, to take actions to on it. Stand your ground. And the Star card, by the way, it's a card of faith. The Hope here is that it's a card of, it's like wish upon a star and your wish will come true. It's not just about like wish fulfillment, but it's also a card of hope, a card of faith, a card of wish granted, a card of healing as well, the Stars card, okay? This is very good here. Spirit is like with you. Knight of Pentacles, this is grounded energy. This is grounded energy, the Knight of Pentacles. This is you working towards something. There's a communication that's happening here. There's something new that you're studying here. Travel, whatever it is that you are about to offer here with that Knight of Pentacles. Because the Knights, they don't make the decisions, right? They're the messengers, the Knights. They're not the top dogs. The King sent the Knights out to do their bidding. So I feel like, oh, wow, look at this. Ace of Pentacles. Yes, there is something new happening here. There is a grounded new beginning here, and you have a lot of hope for it. You wish for it, and Spirit is saying, here, there it is. There's something you've been praying on, you've been wishing for, and this is being granted to you, okay? Especially in matters of finances, of career. There it is. It's being offered to you. Look at this. Golden Pentacles being offered to you. A new seed is being offered to you. In that, with that, excuse me, I'm always holding it wrong. With that Ace of Pentacles here, that's going to grow. That's an auspicious new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles is a minor arcana version of the Sun card. So there's a lot of blessings here, okay? The universe is granting you your wish, but it's up to you to take it, okay? The Ace of Pentacles is an offer from the universe, but that offer is up for the taking. It's up to you to take it and make of it what you're being guided onto. So this is very promising here, okay? And this is not about, this is not fleeting. This is grounded. This is a sure thing. Okay, Aquarius? Stand your ground. Your courage is needing here. Let's get a clarification on Seven of Fire here. Clarification on Seven of Fire for Aquarius, Spirit. Clarification on the Seven of Fire for Aquarius. Clarification on the Seven of Fire. Clarification on the Seven of Fire. There we go. We have the Four of Swords. This is the card of meditation, time to take a break, time to find your peace of mind, time to meditate, to quiet your mind so you can hear, so you can get the divine inspiration, so you can hear the messages coming from Spirit, okay? So once you know what is your truth, you stand up for your truth. There's a need here for you to also rest, okay, Aquarius? There's a need here for you to also find your peace of mind, your mental stability here, okay? To not be in completely fighting mode all the time. Here's your Nine of Water. Your wish fulfillment is here, okay? Stand your ground. You can fight for what you believe, knowing in peace, knowing that this is assured. This is another card for wish fulfillment. So you have hope in the Nine of Cups here, okay? The stability that you are seeking is there for you. It's here. It's been granted already. Fret no more. Fret no more. For some of you, it is saying here, you may need to also to lay down your swords. You may need to not feel like you have to be in a constant fight, constant battle all the time with yourself, with life, with the people around you. Okay? For some of you, you need to really rest, especially to rest your mind, so you can really enjoy the work that's ahead of you, so you can really enjoy the opportunities that are coming towards you right now. Nine of Wands, spiritual strength. The card of knowing to set boundaries, the card of knowing, card of protection as well, okay? The Nine of Wands. I like that it's called spiritual strength here. Knowing how to protect yourself, how to seek protection. And Aquarius, I felt like for the past couple of months, there was a lot of messages for you here, like this, where there was negative entities, negative energy that was in your energy field, that was part of your life, right? Encroaching in your life. So spiritual strength is coming towards you. You are working on that. This is you. This is minor arcana card. You are learning to strengthen yourself spiritually. Wow, look at this, right? Remember what I was talking about. You needing, it's Angelic Karma here on YouTube, who says, I love her channel. I learn a lot from her, who says that wherever you see the strength card, you know the devil is somewhere lurking. And that's what I was talking about, like that negative entity, negative energy that has been showing up in your reading. I feel like some of you have found the strength to overcome that. Look at this card. Look at her. She's at peace. This is not aggression that she's trying to tame that lion with. It's with love. It's with serenity. It's with like feminine power. If it's soft power, okay? So some of you have found that, I found your groove, if you will, on how to deal if it was someone that was so negative, if it was a situation, if it was a job, whatever it is, an environment. You have found a way to cope. You have found a way to overcome it. Not even just cope, to overcome it. And that way you got to it by spiritual strength. Okay, by strengthening yourself spiritually through prayers, for asking for help, and the help was granted. Okay, for some of you, if it was a job situation that was leaving you feeling completely drained, that was taking for you, that was toxic, you are getting a new offer. There's a new job coming for you. Okay, and you need to really get a moment, a break of rest before you start that new, so you can start fresh and on a new tone. Okay, but strength is there for you. And yes, and for some of you, there is a Leo you are dealing with as well. Okay, this is the strength card, is Leo energy. It's also the card of with that infinity symbol of a cycle that was going and going. That's also another 8. So we have 8 here. Okay, talking about like that feeling of expansion that I've been feeling, that's coming through here. It's almost like all of us are being called to rise to a higher way of thinking, to a higher way of being. Okay, with that with those all this 8, there's so much 8th house energy. We're in Libra season, but Scorpio has been so loud during this weekly reading. Scorpio energy, 8th house energy has been so loud. This transformation happening all around, like through all of us. I feel like as a collective we're going through a transformation, and it's the same for you quite powerfully here, Aquarius. Okay, and here we have the Ace of Swords that came with the strength card, the truth. Your truth, your spiritual strength comes from the truth, knowing the truth, knowing, having received the clarity that you needed. Okay, having received the information that you needed. Once you know, once you're in the know, once you understand what is it that was causing all this trouble, once you understand how is it that you yourself, what are the steps that you can take to protect yourself, what are the steps that you can take to dealing with this situation, with that person, whatever it might have been for you. Now that truth, that clarity, that it's an armor. Okay, you've armed yourself with knowledge, with that knowing. And for a lot of you, it's that inner knowing that you are protected, that inner knowing that you are not alone, that inner knowing of who you are, what's your life purpose. Okay, who you meant to be. And that's how you're going to approach that situation. If you so entertain that person and fighting all the time and going tit for tat all the time, let me tell you, you're going to, even the way you communicate with them is going to be different. Even the way you reply to them when they talk to you is going to be different. Okay, you're not gonna feel the need to go back and forth, to go and do any like ego battle with them. No, that's in the past. This is Sagittarius energy with that nine of fire here. Okay, this is also energy of like lunar energy with that 9 of fire. This is about intuition. This is about feelings. This is really tapping deep into your feeling, into your intuition. This is like feminine energy. Okay, feminine power with that moon energy here and that 9 of wands, to really overcome negativity, deep intuition and deep feminine power, in strength. Music in a way that gives you strength, in a strong way. It's not just aggression and fight and taking arms that's strong. No. Okay, and I feel like for some of you, spirit is telling you to lay down the armor here, to lay down your sword, to lay down the arm, to harness that energy. That's what you're working towards. You're coming from the 7 to the 8 to the 9th. This is 9. This is the highest number that we have here. And then here you have your clarity, you have the truth. You don't need to go tit for tat for nobody, with no one. Okay, Aquarius, this is very beautiful to see. Let's get some clarification here on the 8 of air. That trapped in fear. You've been lost in your thought. For some of you, you felt like you were trapped. You would never get out of this. For a lot of you here, you felt like that it will always be like this. You see, seven of fire, 7 of wands is the same card, that you would always have to stand your ground. You would always have to be defending yourself. You would always have to be fighting for yourself. Okay, you felt like you were trapped in that battle, trapped in this connection, trapped with these people, trapped in that environment where you're always like in fighting mode. Okay, where you cannot find your peace. Spirit is saying like, no, it's up to you. This is the 2 of Pentacles. It's up to you. It's the choice is yours. They're giving you the offer here. It's that here. Your wish, whatever you wish for, is granted with hope. With the Ace of Pentacles, that's the offer from the universe. The decision is up to you. I said that to you earlier, Aquarius. The offer from the divine, it's a minor kind of offer. Okay? It's up to you. We still have free will. No, we don't make all the decisions. Yes, the karma is will. Yes, fate is will. Destiny is will. But there are things that there are things that we can make decisions on, and that taking on the new, it's up to you. You have to wait it out. You want to stay in that negative situation to stay in fear, to be in always fighting, always tension, or do you want to start something new? It's up to you. Okay? Oh, there was another card here that was flipped up. I just saw it as I'm putting this card down. I think it was the Page of Wands, but if it was supposed to come out, oh, there it is. As I'm saying, if it was supposed to come out, yes. She's like, yes, I'm supposed to come out. That's why you saw me. Yes. So you see, that's your choice. You're gonna walk away. I cry. Yes. You're gonna walk away. You're gonna leave behind the tension. You're gonna make the right choice for you. You're gonna leave behind the old. You're going towards the new. You're gonna take it as an adventure, a badge of honor. Look here. This is not juvenile energy with that page. It's not immature energy. This is youthful energy, one that's full with hope, with promise, okay, of a new beginning. This is a child leaving the home here, okay, leaving the old, going to something perhaps that's unknown. He's pensive. There's a sense of reflection in his face, kind of like, I may not know everything that's ahead of me, but I know God will give me strength to take it on, and that's my choice. I'm going for it. And it's being waved goodbye. There are people behind him that are watching him go. So you're gonna make the choice for the new, and that's the choice to make. I love it. This is beautiful. You're closing that cycle. Remember, this is what was facing this world reading. Closing a cycle. Closing the cycle. Okay? This is the world card here. And yes, for some of you, it may mean travel. You may have to literally travel, relocate. Okay, for a lot of you, you're gonna make that decision with that new offer, that new opportunity. There may be need, because it came with the Knight of Swords. They may need, you may need to travel. Okay, not just leaving a job or leaving a person or whatever. You may actually have to change location. But most certainly, change is happening here. A cycle is ending and a new is starting. And Six of Pentacles is at the bottom. A new way of being, a new balanced way of being. And a lot of you, I feel like it was a work situation that was so toxic. Okay, a way that's gonna bring you a lot more balance into your life. The give and take is gonna be balanced. You're gonna get your fair due. You're gonna receive the rewards for, oh my goodness, when I said this card has been coming through, this card has been coming through. A lot of us have a lot of ancestral, like family karmic situation that we need to deal with. My goodness, healing family issue. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This card has been, I think this is the 4th time or 5th time that I'm seeing this card. Like seriously, I kid you not. Like Aquarius, so for some of you, this all family issues, okay? Whether it's the way you grew up, you saw your parents relating to each other, or it's your person's way of the way they grew up and saw their family situation. They have unhealthy habits, they witness unhealthy way of relating and unhealthy relationship, and they took all this thing on, and then they're now repeating the same old patterns. And there's some kind of resentment about it, okay? Now that you know better or your partner know better, there's resentment about it. It's time to let go, okay? That healing process, that new beginning that's being offered to you, you cannot take the old baggage with it, okay? That's too heavy. You need to release that and leave that behind. Look at that page, the way he's moving here. No bad, just him and his one, his passion, his choice that he's made. That's the one he's carrying with him forward. Him and his truth and his one and what he knows, his own action, okay? That's the path he chose, the path that he chose. There's no baggage here. You have to release the past. You have to heal the past, and you have to forgive your parents because they had their own karma to go through. They had their own lessons to learn. They had their own journey to travel. So you cannot take that on, okay? You have to look at it from that point of view and learn to forgive. And here we have wedding coming in reverse for you. It fell, the card fell in reverse. I don't shuffle my cards in reverse, so when they come in reverse, I know they're supposed to, and I read them as such. And it says here, this situation involves a marriage, and it doesn't have to be technically like a marriage, a legal marriage. It could be a real committed relationship, to people that were committed to each other, a serious relationship here, okay? And even even if it, and this is a romantic message advice here, and it's upside down. So for a lot of you here, there's a committed situation, whether you are contemplating marriage, you are living together, you have family together, you're committed, you had kids involved here. There was a real commitment here that was upside down. There was a real commitment here that needed to, someone needed to go their own separate way. Okay. Oh, so wanted to come out for you. So family issues need to heal, to forgive and leave the past. So even if some of you, it may be that marriage, that family issue they're talking about, your parents were divorced, and that was something perhaps you felt like you never want to be divorced, you're holding on to a toxic relationship. And some of you, it may be that you saw your parents going through it through thick and thin in a very unhealthy way of connecting. It's like, as long as you're together and you feel like relationships are supposed to be that way, you're supposed to struggle, someone's supposed to cheat on you, you're supposed to forgive them. Whatever is your current, is your situation, just know, don't take on your parents' issues. Just leave it, release it, learn from it, but release it. But there is a marriage here, there's a deeply committed relationship here that is upside down, that is out of balance, that is coming to an end, and someone is working towards their new beginning. Okay. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. That's the card that's at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Priestess, mystic, teacher. And a lot of you Aquarius, you already know that about yourself. You do have a lot of psychic power, and some of you don't know how to use it, and some of you are being called to be a teacher, okay, to be a high priestess. This is what we have, spiritual strength. And I feel like as you go towards that new beginning, those lessons, a lot of us that step into that spiritual journey, we started by going to something traumatic, okay? That's how that inspiration comes. That's what sent us. Oh my gosh, we're having a show here. We have all those birds flying over. All right, Aquarius. My guides are with me always. That a lot of us, we go through some traumatic situation, and in seeking answers, in delving deeper within ourselves, in trying to understand things, the world at large, spirituality, why are we here, our purpose, and we keep going and going and going. And that's how we started to feel, to see the light, to seek the light, to feel the light, and to want more of the light. And then we go deeper and deeper, and then here we are. We realize that we are the light. We are part of the God, of the divine, of light, of love in us. We are the creator. We are created at the image of our creator, and we have part of him in this pure light of he or she together. Like God doesn't have a gender, but we realize we are the light. We are the priestess. We also are the oracle. We have everything we need. Okay. And for a lot of you, and I think it was the last reading, I felt like you were giving your power away, listening to someone perhaps like a seer, perhaps too much. And I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you, you are the priestess, okay? You have all the knowledge you need. You have all the knowledge you need. You have all access to all the information. You have access to that, or to the Akashic record. Any information you need. You have psychic abilities. You just need to develop it. You need to stand in your truth. You need to stand strong in who you are, to really know who you are, okay? And to not be afraid. How are you being called to step up and lead? Look at this. This is a calling here for you, Aquarius. Look at the synchronicity in the card here. Look at that upper triangle behind her head on both cards. This sisterhood of the rose, and here we have the priestess. And I feel like for some of you, the message is coming very clearly here. Aquarius, some of you have had dreams about this. Some of you have had dreams about this. Spirit is calling you. You have a job to do here, Aquarius. Those of you that are watching this message and that's connecting with this message, you have work to do here. Spiritual work to do here. And Spirit is calling you home. And you will be having dreams. You will be receiving message like this. Hint, hint. You will be talking to someone. You'll be meeting people on your path randomly. That's gonna drop little droplets here. That's gonna make you go and learn about this. That's gonna make you go and ask certain questions, and then you're gonna start developing your own self. But let me tell you, there is something happening right now, unfolding in your life. Spirit is calling you to your spiritual home, to strengthen spiritual strength. Remember, I started this reading. I was being called by the numbers here. That this is an 8, and this is an 8. This is a 7, and this is 9. 7, 8, 9. This is what you're working your way towards here. Spiritual strength. To be your own ascended master. To be a priestess. but not just to be your own. But look what it says here: priestess, mystic, teacher, but also to teach. No deeply spiritual person keep it alone. To get into spirituality in order to gain riches, to gain money, to gain fame or a popularity, attention, love, whatever it is, you're doing it the wrong way. You need to go back from the beginning. You're not there yet. You're completely off the mark. Retrace your steps. Getting into spirituality is the knowledge of the self. Knowledge of, once you know yourself, you know your brother, you know your sister, because we literally are all connected. And you understand that we are all connected, that we are made of the light, we are made of love. And what you want to do, like, wholeheartedly, is to expand that to as many people as you can. In your own way, whatever path that God chooses you to follow, okay? Whether it's to be a teacher, whether it is to be a mystic, someone who gives counsel, spiritual advice, spiritual healing. I happen to be doing this. 2 years ago, I would not think I would be doing this. There are people in my life who still do not know that I'm in the spiritual path, who still do not know that I am a certified Reiki master, that I know how to read the oracles, that I'm a deeply spiritual person who meditate, that I do the tarot, that and all the other things, that I know how to do rituals, and I'm constantly learning and growing, and that spirit has called me in this journey, and here I am. So for a lot of you, you are being called, you're at the beginning step here of this journey. But they've been working on you for a long time. You are getting into the consciousness of it. You are getting the strength, the spiritual strength. But this is a beautiful journey, Aquarius. And I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but that's where it is. Okay? Thank you so much for your support. Like, comment, and subscribe if you got some insights, or you'd like to support this channel so more people get to see the messages. Come back next week for the next set of reading. And I hope that you really got some clarity. At least enjoyed the message from Spirit today, Aquarius, and it was very lovely. I just feel very good in that energy. I could sit there and just chat with you, because it feels like I literally could feel myself ascending with you right now. It feels so good, and I hope you can feel it, and I hope you take it on with like it's an honor that Spirit has chosen you to be on this path, okay, in whatever way that it is to be for you. And as always, remember, love is the only answer. Thank you so much. Bye.